What's up, guys? Welcome to Creative from Chaos. Tonight, we're going to discuss why men should never be afraid to approach women. So, I did a video recently which I stated that men who are afraid to approach women, who are intimidated, are shallow. And there's a reason. The reason is that men generally don't think much of themselves. Back in the 1960s or before, a man was the breadwinner. He had a value. He understood what he needed to do. He was a protector. And in the world that we live today, in a feminist society where women work now and the agenda is to make men feel displaced or undervalued, what happens a lot of times is that in home, men are not sure what their role should be. In the dating world, men are intimidated because they feel less than. They don't understand their value system. Even now, you see a lot of men would have mental issues, and the reason simply is that they don't understand what their place is in this world. And quite frankly, they're not trying to find out what it is. So they're just existing, and it's intimidating, it's affecting them because they know they're supposed to do more, and they feel less than who they are supposed to be. But nobody's really trying to find out why. And when you listen to social media, you listen to the world, people aren't telling you why it's happening. It's happening simply because men aren't on their purpose. They don't understand their values. They don't know what being a man is really, because women are now more manly than men. No fault of theirs. Men are failed women. And so because men aren't doing what they're supposed to do, in every relationship or society, there must be a male polarization and a female. And if a man is not being a male or not being manly, the woman automatically would have to take up the slack. And that's what has been happening. And the reason I, for one, aren't afraid to intimidate women is because simply I've spent a number of years, like for the last 8 to 9 years of my life, doing self-improvement. I have had discussions with a number of women and men, and I've had conversations with women just to see how they would react. I have evaluated how I used to speak and how I used to think and in past years, and now I've looked at it and I've actually been talked to some women, and I've said things just to see what happens if what I learned and understand about women were true. And the fact is, the more I became a softer guy and the more I showed love and affection, is the weaker it was taken by a woman. And so I'm not saying that a man should not make his woman feel loved. I'm saying that men are so feminine now and so needy that it doesn't come across masculine. And so for me, because I have spent so many years and have done so many had so many conversations and read so many books about relationships and leadership and men and what I'm supposed to be and what a woman is supposed to do and be in my life, I realize that both male and female are way off track from what they're supposed to be. And because I know this, I don't think I'm a superior man, but I think I'm a different man from what is out there in society. And the point is, 3% of men actually understand women. Only 3%. And if you look at that in the world, you would see that to understand women, you must understand men. That's the bottom line. And so more women understand, at least 10% of women actually understand what it is to be a woman. And women know more about men than men know about themselves. So I've come to understand quite a lot about men and quite a lot about women. Of course, there's so much more you'll learn, and I continue to learn daily. But the point is, in comparison to what the average man would learn and know, because of time spent doing self-improvement, which anybody can do. You can do it, be it a male or a female. You too can spend the next 5 years and really understand what you're supposed to be and what you're supposed to do. And so for me, why I don't feel intimidated to approach a woman is because, in fact, I've seen and I've been told by a number of women, some of them who actually look at these videos that I post, is that women are generally more intimidated by me than I am intimidated by them, because what I give off is that you can't just approach me. And I have no regret. I feel no how by someone not feeling that they can simply approach me simply because I'm not the average guy. You want the average guy, go and get the average guy. I'm not the average guy. I understand relationships better now than I ever did. I understand relationships better than most men. That's why I'm trying to not keep things to myself, but I've put myself out there to speak on relationships. And while there are many people who feel I shouldn't speak on it, they are not speaking on it and they don't know. So what sense does it make for me not to speak? So when I've spent so much time in my life is, guys, listen, if you have $1 billion and you walk up to anybody, if you're a guy and you walk up to a woman and you say, hey, I would like to give you $2 billion, and this woman says no, it's okay, thank you, would you feel hurt that she rejected your $2 billion? I don't get it why guys feel hurt when they're rejected. Everybody feels rejected. In fact, women are more scared of rejection than men are. And I can go a step further. If a woman were to go on a date with a guy who, if she knew that the beard he was wearing or the hair on his head was not his, it was fake, tell me which woman you know would find that guy attractive. Which woman? If she knew that that beard could fall off and she knew that he's going to go home and peel off that beard on his face, or the hair on his head, when he goes home and he take it off, there will be a big bald spot at the center. Which woman do you know, let's be honest, is going to say he's so hot still regardless? But we as men face that every day and we feel that is okay. It's not okay. There are very few women, and I mean very few. It's like about 3%, if not 1% of women that can get up, put on a nice outfit, put their hair in a style, and step out of the house with maybe some lip gloss on. The majority of women would have almost everything fake, or a great percentage of things fake on them, and they go out there and they feel that they're superior, and we allow them to feel that way. That's nonsense. And so the fact is, you have to see the value in yourself as a man, firstly. What is your value? My value is $5 billion. When I walk up to you and I present myself to you as being a possible partner, and you say no, I say it's your loss, because what you would have gained by being with me, the average guy that you're going to meet on the street cannot tell you. That's the bottom line. And I can take that position with myself simply because I've invested so much time, and I continue to, for my rest of my life, will be investing time to be better and a better man, so that my wife, my family, my children, everyone, that every single person that gets into contact with me must be better. You must never meet me and know me and be around me and not be better or get some kind of information from me that wouldn't help you to be better. Because I also seek to be around people that can give and help me to be better, and I can learn from. And if I can't learn from you, it means I'm wasting my time. Men should never be afraid to approach a woman, must never be intimidated by a woman or feel in any way that they can't or shouldn't approach a woman. Get some value to yourself. It's not about the jewelry. In fact, the guys who actually have billions of dollars don't really wear any jewelry or anything expensive. What is your internal value and purpose? And the fact is, most of you are focused on wearing shades and in dark clubs and dark places at night, as if the sun is out at night, and your pants way under your waist, and you think that that dress code gives you some type of edge. It doesn't. Because when you are a doctor, even if you're a doctor and you approach me and you have a conversation with me, which have happened, you realize you aren't really that intelligent. You're just learned or schooled, and you have a doctorate, but you don't know much. Get some value to yourself so that when you are out there in the world, you can penetrate it, the world as a whole, and especially your woman. All right, guys? So like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Send an email to me, whether you disagree, you agree, you're going through something. Just let me know what you're going through so that I can respond and I can communicate with you if need be. All right, guys? So like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think. I look forward to seeing your comments.